Tread from Tread on Sports, coming to you from the pit in the lobby today. We just finished watching up the highlights of the Nevada game and heard what Jordan Caroline had to say after the game. But now let's talk with the losing coach and see what him and his players are feeling after giving up a 25-point lead.
A hard lesson for my guys. I don't think I've ever been in a game like that. So, you got to give them credit for keep fighting, and we just didn't finish the game. We were up 25 with 11 minutes to go. Got kind of complacent on defense, and they hit 7 threes. We went 1 for 8. The last minute from the foul line, couldn't seem to get the ball to Elijah to make foul shots, and then we just made some bad plays. So that's a hard one, but you can't miss 14 free throws. But you got to give them credit. They kept playing and they played hard and they finished the game, and we let them win.
Caroline really took over the game in the second half. What did you see?
I just think he got real aggressive, and we had a hard time guarding him. We played a lot of zone in the second half, and then we went man. He just drove us, but we didn't have an answer for him. I think that's the highest point total we've had here in a long time, besides Kendall getting 46.
Us offensively seemed like we could get down the lane almost at will.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the lack of their defense, or were you spreading them out and then trying?
Well, I just think we were spreading them out. We had to go small because Joe had foul trouble. O was struggling with their matchups, and then Connor was out with a concussion. So, we kind of went small, and we could spread them out and get what we wanted, but we just didn't finish the game. When we shot 6 for 17, we took some really quick shots in the clock. Really quick shots when we were up. We didn't run it down. We took some quick shots when you're ahead, and then if you don't go down and get defensive stops, that's going to hurt you.
Taking them so quick, do you think maybe the Lobos were getting too confident with the big lead?
Yeah, we've had trouble with that. We've had trouble finishing that out. So our guys were real confident. I just think that they didn't play defense and finish the game, and then we just missed some key free throws.
Around the 12-minute mark in the second half, you guys about 4 steals in 4 minutes, all of them about the three-quarter court. Was that an adjustment you guys made, or?
I think our guys were just reading it, so it was good that way. I thought our guys played real aggressive. They were playing the passing lanes, and then once we got up, we just stopped guarding. I mean, they hit 7 threes in the last, I guess minute and a half. I don't know exactly when it was. 3 of them were banked in, so, you just got to give them credit. They kept fighting, and we didn't finish it.
I saw us trying to implement a little bit of a press tonight, but it was limited, backed off because it didn't work. I don't think we got burned by it.
Well, I just think we limited it because of our depth. We had Jordan out, X out, Connor got a concussion. We got in foul trouble. We had Elijah with 2 fouls, Dane with 2 fouls, Joe with 2 fouls. So we had some guys with foul trouble in the first half, so we backed off of it a little bit.
Speaking of fouls, Elijah did pick up his second early in the first half, and you didn't take him out right away. I mean, did you feel okay leaving him in even for another minute?
Yeah, I felt okay. We've been down that road before, so I figured we could try it again.
Given that Coach was concentrated on his 2 teammates, he was asked if he saw this performance from Jordan Caroline coming at all.
No, he played terrific. He played hard. He wouldn't be denied. It was hard for us to guard him. But then again, we didn't guard in the last 5-6 minutes. We let them get shots, and they made them.
During the game, the entire Lobo bench, the coaching staff included, had great intensity. At times, all 4 members of the coaching staff were up on their feet yelling instructions to the team on the other side of the floor. We asked Coach if this game meant something to him and his coaching staff, or if they came in with a different kind of mindset.
We came in a mindset with a good defensive plan, and Chris is in charge of the defense, and Terrence was his scout, so those guys were in charge of matchups, in charge how we were going to guard, because the Utah State game, we had some matchup problems where we didn't get matched up, and they made 2 big threes late in the game that kind of cost us, so we were just making sure our guys defensively were locked in, but then at the end, we didn't play. We didn't finish.
Coach was then asked about the defensive breakdowns late that led to this loss.
They banked 3 shots in. They banked them in, but they went in. And we're trying not to give them a 3 the last shot, and we let him shoot a 3. So I mean, we just had some breakdowns that this group has to get over.
After speaking with Coach Neal, we caught up with Coach Musselman while he was changing.
I mean, it's the greatest win I've ever been a part of, and I mean, you know, the tough thing about basketball is I thought New Mexico played absolutely phenomenal. I mean, they, you know, through 38 minutes or 30, I mean, they played as good as anybody that we've played all year. So, you know, the one thing we just kept stressing in timeouts was don't quit. You got to play till the final buzzer. And then we put the 2 walk-ons in, and Charlie Tooley hit a humongous 3, and John Carlson came in and played unbelievable post defense and got really, really physical. So those 2 guys, you know, kind of spearheaded this thing, and they're 2 guys that basically haven't played for us. But you know, if you could have heard the huddles when we were coming back, there was a lot of belief in the huddles for sure.
Really, not just coach speak telling them that. I mean, did you believe too? They bought in, but did you believe?
No, I was. I mean, we always believe in our team, but I was upset with with the way that we played through the first 30 minutes, especially. I thought that, you know, we didn't respect this building and how hard it is to win here. And again, I mean, we're all going to be part of a lot of games, and you know, you're probably never going to see anything like that again.
I mean, a couple banked in. I mean, the final score is the final score.
Yeah, I mean,
how you got there was pretty interesting.
Yeah, I mean, you know, but we are a team that makes 3, and Marcus especially. The last, you know, when we called the timeout, I don't know what there was, like 8 seconds, and we were down to. I mean, Jordan was screaming that he wanted the ball, and what a shot he hit. I mean, because we told him we can go for the win and take a 3, or we can dribble drive it to the basket. And I said, you guys just read what you feel comfortable, and if we want to go for a dagger and try to end it with a 3, we're cool with that. If you want to try to get to the basket and draw a foul, take a look at that as well. But Jordan he wanted the ball in his hands.
That was a really fun night in the pit. We saw 45 points from one player, a 25-point comeback, just a really fun, great atmosphere night of basketball. When we come back with Tread on Sports, we're going to take a look at the men and women's game against UNLV.